So it was wild. It was just, I just did a whole 44-minute yoga stream. 44 minutes, like 44 minutes, and it didn't save. So learning lessons for sure, but I'm glad that I did it. I'm not as afraid. I'm excited to do it again, to try again, to not be as like let's take a thumbnail. Alright, so try this again. So the reason why I wanted to come back on is to just talk a little bit about the experience, obviously, to share that's what I did, to share what's the kind of crazy. Yeah, crazy. To post a little bit more about like what's to come, what we'll be doing here on Future Me Said So. I had an idea and I was like, I want to do Future Me Said So diaries. I want to talk about it. I want to like document the process, and I didn't really know what about this I wanted to share. You know, like I was like, oh, if I do it on YouTube, what am I gonna share? Like, how do I even share the link? I just did it before, but how do I do this? This is hard, y'all. I think like when I watch other people's streams, I'm like, oh, how do I? They do it, you know what I mean? It doesn't look hard. It doesn't look easy, but it doesn't feel this hard. But I appreciate the fact that like we're here, we're learning and growing together. And I'm so confused. I also feel like the one viewer that's here is like me, which is weird. Let me see if I can share. How do you share your channel? Where is the link? Help, chat. I don't know if you can chat, if you have to follow me to chat. I think I put on a bunch of different settings, and now probably no one can comment or chat. Don't know how to share this anymore. Can I watch myself? If I watch myself, can I share it? Let's see. That's how I did it before. So copying link to share. Right. So I wanted to be able to create a space where I could document the process, talk about what's going on as I am like living, loving, evolving myself. Living, loving, evolving myself. Just growing, because the process of believing in yourself along the way when it's not you can't see it, like, you know, like the road isn't built until you start walking. That's the way everything works. So it can feel like scary and like it's not going to happen along the way, but how will it happen unless you try? How will you know unless you take action? So let me just post this and say that I did a 44-minute yoga flow and it didn't say it. My ChatGPT said it so well, better than I can. But actually, that's a great way to segment into this, and hopefully, I will learn quickly how to do live stream from the computer, because then it would give me the opportunity to walk you through the Future Me Senso GPT, which I love, 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 love. I made it with the intention of giving it the opportunity to be a coach for y'all, for me, and it has been the best, the best, because it just like knows, honors, and respects where I'm going, where I want to go, and when sometimes things feel scary, when I feel like I'm in doubt, it helps secure that, you know? It just helps me to think things through in a way where I don't necessarily, like sometimes it can be a lot to impact everything that you're thinking to someone else. And you may feel like there's a lot to explain. Maybe you can't clearly communicate all of your thoughts. I know a lot of people have different feelings about AI and ChatGPT, but I really just wanted this to be, if you've ever seen Billions, to be like Wendy, the therapist, the psychologist, the psychiatrist, I believe. She was there, Wendy Rhodes, but to include a broad scope and variety of wellness theories, and especially as it relates to how we think and how our thoughts impact the way that we interact with the world. One thing that I shared during the stream that I did not say during my first stream is that 99, or not 99, maybe 90% of our thoughts are things that we've already thought about. So if that much of our thoughts are recycled, enough to say, like, imagine that all of those thoughts are garbage at that, right? So if all of those thoughts are garbage and only 10% are new, then how do we even have room to create new habits? Or how much more challenging is it for us to do that? It's so much easier for us to stay in a rhythm of what does not work for us. And that's real. And I know I experience that every day. It's led me to feel depressed in the past, super anxious, like just immobilized, paralyzed by what I thought I could not do. So I wanted to create this GPT, this community, to encourage people, which I do all the time, but like spend time encouraging myself, and in the process of doing that, encourage others to know that their future self is somewhere in that 10%. So their future self is somewhere in those thoughts that are fighting, trying to get in. But imagine if we just allow them to come in. So as if you ever listened to Abraham Hicks, The Art of Allowing, like being in the vortex is allowing our future self to be present and take up space in our current thoughts. And if you've ever studied anything about the brain, you know that our neurotransmitters and the way that the brain works is that when we do something repeatedly, we can kind of put it on autopilot and auto drive. It's like it's creating a road, and the more we travel on that road, it goes from just being us walking through the woods to now we've cleared the trees, now we've moved the rocks, now we've paved the road, now it's a superhighway, you know? Now maybe there's a speed bullet train on it. So we get there so fast. But when a new thought comes in, we have to start from the beginning, from wandering in the woods, wondering if we're going in the right direction. So I hope that can paint a visual for you and help you to see, okay, this is why it's so important to spend time allowing and creating space for our mind to be clear and to focus on our intention for our new thoughts. So that's a little bit about what we'll be doing here, doing this through practices of yoga, Pilates, movement, breath work, journaling, again using the GPT to, oh, someone followed. We got our first follower, y'all, so it's really exciting. If it's you watching, I appreciate it. If it was you who were watching before, like, super appreciate it. Just here to try something new. I'm not a gamer. I'm not like any of these other people. I'm just me, just Mo. And I want to try to do something different here. Try to show up in a way that feels authentic to me, and also creates a space for, to be honest, like monetization, like creates a space for us to do something bigger and better. I guess probably have to change like maybe my chat settings a little bit so I could speak with y'all, get to know you a little bit, and experience that more, learn more about what you all want. But in the future coming up, I do want to create a schedule that will be like streaming my own wellness routines and practices, because that's the best way for me to become more comfortable as a teacher, is to do it, and I might as well do it live with y'all. So that's my intention there, and absolutely am open, willing, and grateful to receive all advice and suggestions, because it's rough. Like, I've been a personal trainer, but to do the movements, to speak them as you're doing them, and to be intentional about it, it's totally different experience. Group fitness, yoga, Pilates, totally different. So I'm still a baby in that practice, as well as in meditation, baby. Like leading meditation, you know, I've definitely tried on my own many times, but leading it is very hard too. So yeah, that's like what we're here to do. I don't even know. I hope that my 44 minutes of previous stream time count toward anything, but we'll see if this sticks at all. I will do my best to be up and ready and live and recorded tomorrow earlier, so that way maybe I think probably do Pilates. I want to do like Pilates and strength training in the morning, a little bit of stretching, like kind of do a mix, and then after the long day just kind of like end with a yoga flow. I think that that'll be really helpful for me, but I definitely would love to know what y'all are interested in doing as well. I think my focus area is going to be workouts that can be done at home with little to no equipment, because I realize that it's expensive to have a gym membership, but not only that, like some of us travel a lot, so to be able to have something that you can do wherever you are in the world is really important to me. And one of the key things with that is just really developing a strong mind-muscle connection. And yeah, when you have that, then every step is a rep. That's something that I truly live, believe, and practice, that even in walking, you can keep your core tight, you can activate your leg muscles, your glutes, and just make it a really intentional form of movement that can strengthen you as well as burn calories and get your heart rate up and help you to walk properly. Our feet are the foundation of our body and give our hips, our spine, our shoulders the opportunity to be in better alignment together. So it's so important. And these are things. No thank you. No thank you. These are things that I've spent time practicing and studying throughout my career in fitness and wellness. It's been many years. I've worked at many gyms and not at gyms, but I think that creating something that is sacred to you wherever you are is more important than being a member at any club. There's so many benefits of being part of a wellness club or a fitness club. But when you have something that you can do every day, then it's part of who you are, period. And so that's where I'm working on getting back to. I'm not there yet. I'm so far from being there, but that's why I'm here to document the journey and to take y'all along with me. So again, this is Mo from Future Me Said So. I'm really so excited. So excited about this opportunity and everything to come, because why not, right? Why not do it Why not be here, present? Why not be excited? Why not do something different? Like, I have a lot of streamers that I watch, and it's no shade here at all, but sometimes when I see like how much drinking and stuff happens, and like smoking happens, I know it just makes me sad, because our health and wellness is so important. So, I mean, if you have, that's part of your lifestyle, and I know that a lot of these streamers too do exercise. However, I know for me, what I'm doing, one, sometimes the other part lacks, or it's not really as balanced, and I'm maybe not thinking as clearly about what I could be pouring into my body. So my goal and objective is just to create another side of the coin, be myself in the process. And that's why I think Twitch is a great platform for that, because everybody here is super authentic, and I'm far, far, far from perfect, but I love showing up as just me, just chatting the IRL. So thank y'all for this opportunity. I don't even know if I can end it from the stream manager, ending it from the phone. It's always like so clunky, like, here's the phone. So I'll try to get a little bit more smoother on these things and do it better. But thank y'all for being here. Thank you for my first follower. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your viewer number one. I appreciate you, and I'll see y'all on the flip side. Peace.